All right, recording
Okay.
just started.
All right, the debate topic is Kizaru versus Kaido. Yani has Kizaru, Westbound has Kaido. Good.
Okay. Yeah, I just think the narrative is Kaido's the strongest creature in the world. He's the strongest.
Okay, give the argument for that. And what do you mean the narrative is? Like, are you saying Oda's portraying it through the narrative?
Yes. Oda's portraying the fact that Kaido's the strongest creature in the world, narratively speaking, through, I guess, dialogue, data books, and Beaver cards.
I think all of the evidences you've named are expected under the hypothesis that Kaido's title is just a rumor. And not only is that true, but the hypothesis that it's just a rumor is also more parsimonious, given the fact you agree it's a rumor, but you're also adding on the extra proposition that's true in reality.
Okay. I'll get the scans.
What scan are you starting off with?
Just a couple.
Yeah, which one in specific? Or which
I'm
ones?
looking for. Like, it's kind of, off the dome as I go along. Just looking through
Okay.
Oshi scan server.
And like so far you agree, like at least all else equal, my hypothesis is more parsimonious, right?
No, not yet. I'm getting the scans.
Well, yeah, all else equal though. Like
Yeah, I know. Like I'm getting the scans, and then I'll give my argument against that.
okay. Bro, fucking Hermes thinks parsimony is an extreme unwillingness to spend money or use resources, bro. I think it's retarded as fuck.
Go, they already made that joke in the GC, bro. Don't think I wasn't call you out for that, bro.
It'd be funny if I could send the image for it, bro. Bro, what scan are you gonna start off with, bro?
Bro, it's a gold one. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, you're killing me with anticipation.
I'll
bro.
just send the narrator statement first.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm so dizzy, bro. Oh my god.
Buzz.
My stomach hurts so much. Oh my god. I wanna vomit, bro. But why is it so fucking cold, bro? Wait, hold on. Let me turn the fucking heating on, bro.
EMS.
Okay. You can check scans. So just based off the scan, it would just be the case that he's overwhelmingly beyond all standards, combatively speaking, and that
Okay,
he's just the strongest creature.
I think when they say the strongest creature there, they're just referring to his title. Like they're using it as a nominative phrase to refer to him, like a name. And then like you might want to say, oh yeah, they say this is the strongest creature, but the issue is if you just replace the strongest creature part with, oh yeah, this is Kaido, it seems clear that they can, or it's plausible for them to be using the title there to refer to Kaido. It isn't anything direct or anything unexpected under the hypothesis that it's just a rumor.
Okay, so well, it would just be two things for your rumor argument. Can you just repeat? I guess one, why it's parsimonious, and two, like why these rumors wouldn't be things that truth check. Like these rumors would be like some unfounded thing, right? So that
I
would be
mean,
an extra assumption.
I'm suspending judgment on whether or not the rumors truth track. I can sit back and say I don't know because I can be agnostic to Kaido's title. But if you were to say, or if you were to ask me that question, it'd be like more so on you to justify why they do truth track. And the reason why my hypothesis is more parsimonious is just because both of us agree that it's at the very least a rumor, but you're also adding on the extra posit that the title is true in reality.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, what you're not understanding is you're making like an alternate hypothesis. So yeah, you can be like agnostic to this thing. Uh, before your argument to work, you would have to be saying, "Oh yes, these are just rumors." By reducing it to just rumors. So yes, this is being referred to as rumors. By reducing it to this thing, you would then be adding an extra assumption that these rumors can't be true or like probably aren't true for this
Wait,
alternate interpretation.
where
So
am I
let's say
guessing the extra assumption?
let's say we reduce it to the rumors. Um, again, what makes these rumors not true? Or are you
Wait,
just saying
wait. I don't get your point here. Are you saying, oh yeah, I'm adding like the extra assumption that like the title isn't true and all the rumors don't truth track? Because I'm not making that. I'm just saying, oh yeah, it is a rumor. Whether or not the rumor truth tracks, I'm agnostic to, or I can say right now at least, I'm agnostic to, right? Like that, like that's what I'm saying. It is just a rumor
Mhm.
from what we know.
Okay. So then it would just be like a preponderance of author statements, I guess, referring to his physicality in a certain like referring to his
How would
physicality in
that
a
entail that he's the strongest creature?
how would what entail that he's the strongest creature?
Like
If they're giving if
how
the
would
author
like
hold on, let me explain. I didn't even explain my argument. You kind of just cut me off.
sorry.
If the author's attributing things that would make him the strongest creature, like he's overwhelmingly powerful, nobody can match his strength, or nobody can survive like he does, like the strong live, the weak die. This guy cannot be killed. So if they're, I guess, indirect or implicitly giving him these attributes that would be something that the world's strongest creature would have, then yeah, like it would just make sense for these rumors to truth check.
Wait, why? Like, just because there are reasons as to why people refer to him as the strongest creature doesn't mean that he's the strongest creature in reality, right? Like, they could see his physicality, they could see his like complete physical strength, but these might be plausibly characters that don't know the essence of like what determines who's stronger within One Piece, which seems to be Haki, for instance, or maybe like these could be characters that haven't seen the physicality or abilities of other characters within the series, like. All of those kinds of things are plausible.
Oh.
So like them having some reasons that make them think that Kaido's the strongest isn't necessarily evidence for those rumors truth tracking because it's equally expected that. Wait, sorry, actually, I'm gonna say that. Good, good.
It's equally expected what?
I don't want to fucking speak past that. You can just drop the point. Uh, like the equally expected part. I wasn't gonna get into that. Never mind. I took that back.
Oh, okay. Can you repeat what you said before that?
Okay, yeah. So like, it's possible for them to like have like to call Kaido the strongest creature for like maybe in virtue of his like physical strength or whatever, but at the same time, it's extremely plausible that these characters don't know like what makes characters win fights. They might not know like the strength of other characters within the series, and like all of that just seems plausible within of itself. So them having like these reasons that they call Kaido the strongest
So
isn't
then you'd
actually
be putting
evidence
their
of their
base,
rumor.
like the basis into question.
Pardon?
So then you'd be putting the basis into question.
I'm skeptic on like as to whether or not the rumor true tracks. So yeah, I've been doing that the whole time.
Yeah, well, I know, and you're like the way you derive that is by questioning the basis of these rumors. These people don't know how he would scale relative to others, right?
Um, like
That's not what you're saying.
I'm not asserting that. I'm just saying, them referring to him as the strongest creature for these reasons isn't evidence for their rumors true tracking. Like that's what I'm saying.
Isn't evidence for their rumors to true track. Um. Well, sure, we can just get into this. Let me get some other scans for you, and then we can argue over those.
No, just take that guy's scan he said in general that proves your argument. Seems pretty smart.
Well, Loggy, stop amping him, bro. Come on. I want a clean debate. No amps.
I'm literally just looking in Kyoshi's.
Shut your black ass up, nigga.
He gets the whole scan server. What the fuck do I get? Like I
You're
get
in the
fucking.
same scan server.
No,
in the
shut up,
final
shut up.
signature,
I
bro.
just get fucking Dicky in chat and this guy gets the whole scan server, bro. Yeah, fuck off, bro.
Yani,
You're in the same one.
Ah, bro, nah, it's okay, bro. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, dude. Yo, is Zhang in the VC?
Yo,
he's
what's
not,
up?
nigga.
Anyways, yo, Zhang, can you DM me real quick? Cause like I can't see your
Sure.
DMs.
Yo, he's trying to get the ants.
I'm no. Like
Yo,
I
nigga, you're so ass,
yo,
bro.
I,
Nigga
I
trying to get am by Zang, bro. Watch and learn when I debate, bro.
bro, I'm just scrolling up in DMs because I gave him an argument for this topic.
Hey,
By
fuck
the way,
The
up,
I
joke
gave
is
pussy.
that
him an
Yani is actually better than Zizu.
Shut up, retard.
Oh,
lying, bro.
Ironically.
He's
There's
fucking
dog
Yeah.
to
right.
infinity like that. You fucking faggot.
Hey Zizu, bro. Once you get
fuck was that?
to Arena 20, then you can start talking.
I'm ultimate champ, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy you tonight, bro.
Godly
You're gonna destroy
boosted
me
you, little
tonight?
bro. Godly boosted you. That's what
He
those
didn't
streets.
boost me,
Hey,
bro. I've hit
I,
ultimate champ with and without Godly. What are we talking about?
That's cap, bro. That's cap.
Hey Zizo, I can't lie, bro. No dick ride. Infinity has won a grand challenge, bro.
Really?
That's the
yes.
only difference, bro.
He
He
didn't. He
does have
didn't.
the grand challenge badge.
He
I
got an
can't
account
lie.
from Godly.
Oh, dead ass. Ooh.
He got an account from Godly.
No, I didn't. What you talking about?
I'm about to expose his ass right now. Hold on.
I don't know what you're talking about. But hey, we can play tonight, Zizu, but you suck.
All right, bro. See, nigga.
Hey, but
Oh, it's too fucking cold, bro. Oh,
Bro, you're in fucking Somalia, bro. It's not cold, bro.
I'm in the new state of Israel, bro. What do you mean Somalia?
Oh,
hey,
Same
damn.
Yani, bro, how do you
shit.
feel about your performance right now, bro? Do you think you're
My,
like applying hard skepticism or soft skepticism? Like, what's up? Like, what's up, bro?
Oh my god.
like read
Yeah, I
actually,
mean,
I'm applying that
yeah.
soft sexism right now. That soft penis sexism.
He applying that D tier
Mm.
stuff.
Yeah.
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 But like I'm gonna be on the affirmative after a little bit if I start getting pushed back in that.
Sounds like
Ooh.
someone's.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
okay.
wait. Do you feel like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
underdog right now?
Pardon?
Do you think you're the underdog, or do you think you're like the the top nigga
Bro,
that
I'm the fucking only dog, bro. This guy, I don't even know where he is, bro. Like, fucking random
I
just step.
know that nigga
Yeah, I
Westbound.
mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Mm. So how does it feel like debating the same verse for 5 years, but remaining on the skeptic side, agnostic about common things that people argue and stuff? You know.
I mean, look,
Oh,
the
okay,
argument
okay.
he's using right now is an argument I made, right? So like,
Mm.
What?
it's only fair if I
Mm.
be a little bit
Yo, his
skeptical.
ass did not make that
Right.
shit, bro.
I did,
Yo,
bro.
your
Right.
ass
Any
did
fucking
not
nigga in
make
this
that,
server,
Of
I
bro.
made
course,
that
People
of
have been
fucking
course.
making
title.
that argument since the day chapter 790 dropped, bro. What the fuck are you yapping
Yeah,
about?
this nigga
Bro,
know
this
the
guy's
exact
25, bro.
Yeah,
chapter.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like, that's
like
fuck you, bro. Like,
that
fuck all of
just
you, bro.
seems like it's the case. Yeah.
What the fuck is that guy talking about?
That shit is the goat time.
Oh, yeah,
All right, bro.
yeah.
I'm looking. Hold on,
Yeah.
wait. Can someone please help me find this scan in
Yeah, I
particular?
got you,
Where
bro.
Someone
Wait,
please
what scan
help
it's
is it,
Oda.
me.
bro?
I'm gonna explain the scan to you guys. It's the
Yeah,
one
go
where
ahead.
Oda was. Oh wow.
Oh, that's chapter 530. Yeah, just go
Where
ahead.
Yeah,
Oda
I'm
what's
was
looking at
talking.
Yanni's
chapter
at?
530.
No, Oda was talking about. Yeah, like I was thinking about ways to beat him. Like I don't know how Luffy was gonna beat this guy when I made this character. Like, does anybody
Oh,
have that
yeah.
scan?
Yeah, I can grab it.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. That's chapter
yeah.
627.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
wait. No, that's in the interview where he talks about like how he's gonna.
Yeah.
Reverse
Oh, you talking about that
I'm
Z.
not,
statement?
I'm not lying though. Like, there's like a glaring issue with that scam, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, nice.
Yo, Zeke, DM real
My
quick.
bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
Hey, he's getting the fucking Ziegler amps, nigga.
Yeah, what's Yanni's at?
Ayani, restart.
Yeah, what's your at?
Ayani, restart.
Action first, world blast. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. All right, cool.
Yo, this nigga read the wrong yo, bro. This guy's a fucking dimwit.
Damn, 2023. Maybe Yanni did make that shit.
I was the first nigga rapping Kaido, bro. Don't let the other niggas fucking
Yo,
deceive and
Yanni, do you
fucking.
accept Sandman AP scans?
No, hell no. What the fuck?
Fuck. Okay.
Bro,
Yo,
this
who the hell
this
is
break in the
5.9?
debate. This break in the debate has been longer than the whole debate so far.
Yo,
By the
Bro,
way.
shut your
I'm
bitch
so
ass
all
up, nigga. You
right.
was not the
I'm gonna
judge.
just send what I found so far.
Yeah, get John dumb. No, it's so good. I'm not like just take your time.
W homies, bro. Giving them an excuse, bro. They rushed me,
No,
man. They rushed me. All right, bro.
no, like Yanni, you've been the only person making excuses. But
Yo, you know the scandal, right, bro?
yeah, well, I sent all these. Okay,
Wait till
so
Westbound warms
yeah,
up, bro.
basically, these rumors, what like the credence for these rumors, truth tracking, I guess, if we were to reduce it down to that point, because right now what we're arguing over, you're saying, okay, I'm unsure of whether or not these rumors truth track. I'm saying, yeah, these rumors probably do truth track. And your basis for why your skepticism isn't some absolute nonsense. Your backing, your foundation is basically, yeah, I'm not sure if these people that are making these statements or these people that have these thoughts about Kaido have accurate gauges of other people. And I'm saying no, these would still be contributing to the narrative of One Piece as a whole. That this guy is meant to represent this one thing. Even King, who's this super
Okay,
strong
so hold
person.
on. I
Hold on,
wanted
let
to
me
agree to
finish. Let me,
dissent.
Yanni, I haven't cut you off yet.
Oh my god. Okay, bro. God.
Okay, I've been talking for 30 seconds. Anyway, even King, that old lady, I can't find that fucking scan. Everybody's calling him the strongest. These are very strong people that have these thoughts about Kaido. Uh, they've gone against enough people for us to have a general gauge of, yes, these people should be reliable. Even the narrative. Oda's calling him in the one scan I sent, the volume cover or whatever. Kaido. Yes, the strongest man on the planet, Kaido. And then the other one, again, the back of the volume. Kaido's the strongest man alive. Like, does he stand a chance against the strongest man alive? Yes. In the 10-year, thank you, Calamity. That one, yes, that's what I was talking about. The embodiment of might, Kaido. So, and I'm even gonna bring Skull up, right? Skull, who's this pirate expert.
Oh my
Who's,
god.
yes, he's on Whitebeard's crew. He makes these accurate assessments. He's called an expert by Oda. He says yes, in a one-on-one fight, Kaido is the strongest. He kind of I guess confirms these
He doesn't say that.
rumors to be truth tracking in some way, shape, or form. And then describes the other Yonkos, what their titles mean. Big Mom
Okay.
being the strongest family,
Okay. Okay.
Whitebeard
Okay.
being the
Okay. Okay.
strongest
Okay.
pirate in the way he lived, Shanks being the most
Oh,
balanced crew, I believe. I'm not done yet.
bro, yo, are you like? Is that the
So
last
yeah,
argument?
all this is just like to raise probability of, yeah, sure, these rumors are probably truth tracking. If all of these people if all of these people think this thing, it would be extremely incoherent for Oda to just lie about his narrative and just not think that this character has this thing, right? Like Kaido is some big fraud. He's not the world's strongest creature, or it's indexed to something. Like it doesn't make much sense to me.
Okay. Like the last part of your thing would be true if these things like were uniquely probable under like the hypothesis that he is the world's strongest creature, which I disagree with. Right? We can get into each statement one by one, but please, for the progression of the debate, can we not have like 3 minute long tangent arguments? Like just like respect me. Like it. I would want to cut you off
Big
at least
contract.
at every point. Like it's a bit annoying. Like, like. But I mean, like I disagree with these characters being knowledgeable enough. I also question like whether or not these characters know what's essential to winning fights within One Piece. Obviously, Kaido himself, funnily enough, details that Haki seems to be the one most important factor to be strong or to defeat other characters within One Piece. And if you're saying he's called the strongest pirate or strongest max creature, sorry, for like his physicality and like his physical strength and this, that, and the third, it's like, do these people even know like the hacky abilities or like how important hacky is and whether or not his physicality would in fact actually make him the strongest creature in the world or not. Um, so like that's just gonna be my question regarding the manga scans that you sent. I don't think you got into like the King and Joy Boy one, but you can repeat it for me if you want to after I finish responding to the other points. And like for the one about like the blurb on the back of the magazine, I think this is another instance of the title being used as a nominative phrase. Like earlier, I can list the sentence out to you. It's like, oh yeah, in this rematch against the strongest man alive. Like it just does seem like another instance of it being used as a nominative phrase. And obviously, like all these other things would be expected under the hypothesis that Kaido is not the world's strongest creature in reality. or like we don't know whether or not Kaido is the world's strongest creature in reality. Or that it's just a rumor. I do want to bring something up, but like if you don't want me to do it now and you want to respond, then you can go ahead.
Well, I can respond, but like, yeah, it's generally just up to you, like how
Oh
you want
wait.
to
Also,
answer
wait.
it.
One more thing. The skull thing as well. Like, can someone send a skull statement? I almost forgot about that.
Oh yeah, someone sent the skull statement, so he can respond to that. He just didn't respond to that. Sorry.
Which school statement are you talking about?
Where he goes around talking
Yeah,
about
I
Kaido
can't
is the
do it because
world's
I'm in the
strongest
game.
creature in
But
a one-on-one
if
fight, and
anybody
he's
sends
Okay.
it,
about.
Do you think that Kaido's title refers to his one
I sent
vulnerability?
it.
I'm gonna send it in scans.
All right. Do you think that Kaido's title refers to his 1v1 ability?
Oh, that girl's sexy. Oh.
It can include it. Wait, but can I respond to other things if you're gonna ask me questions?
Oh, of course you can, darling.
Yeah, need to
Yeah,
respond.
fucking hurry up, bro. Give the fucking response, nigga.
Okay. um, just the entire first thing you just said about, oh, it's including hockey or whatever these people know about hockey. Kaido says that hockey is surpasses all these people would have like no knowledge. Yet when they watch this guy fight, the people he's fighting are gonna be using hockey most times. It's not very coherent for King here to just not be accounting for hockey whatsoever, right? Then the next thing we're going to get into is the actual magazine you mentioned, right? So two things, right? You didn't respond to what I said about how it's more coherent for the narrative to flow, for these things to actually truth check, right? Oda wouldn't just be saying these things to life. So then you're saying, okay, so that is true, right? But it's talking about some normative sense, like his title. And I'm saying, not even that. That doesn't make much sense. I guess it's more sumptuous, right? Earlier you were bringing up parsimony. I'll bring up some parsimony of my own, right? His title is the world's strongest creature. Prima facie, when he's being referred to as his title, I'm gonna call it the world's strongest creature, not the world's strongest man, not the world's strongest pirate, but the world's strongest creature. So already there, you're making more assumptions that this isn't in reference to just what we're seeing. He's the world's strongest man, but rather this other thing that's being quoted as the world's strongest creature. I've kind of just drawn this distinction already. You can't really defeat that. You're just gonna keep saying, "Oh, it's the narrative." He's This doesn't actually truth track, these are rumors, and this is a callback to his title. But you're stretching the bounds of the title, and I'd like for you to either A, accurately set the bounds, or B, explain why it's not more sumptuous to say that this, completely different phrase is the same as a title, which is the world's strongest creature. And did you make an argument for Skull?
Yeah, like I was gonna get. Okay, I don't know whose microphone is that, but I was gonna get into like question the skull thing, but funny enough, you didn't respond to me asking why these people have seen enough people to make statements about Kaido's strength that actually truth track, or statements about the world's strength as well, obviously, that actually do truth track, right? And that's going to be like a really hard burden for you to fulfill. And then the second thing, it's just going to be like the narrative coherency thing. Like it wouldn't necessarily be Oda lying. Like I don't think the title has to be true. In fact, I don't know if you can explain to me like as to why the title has to be true in reality for the like for the narrative to for the narrative to flow coherently. I'm also gonna like need you to expand on like as to what you mean by coherently, and also like presumably the argument you're making doesn't tell that Oda does intend to portray Kaido as the strongest creature or to portray his title to be true. It's is that do you agree that is an entailment of your argument?
That Kaido
That
that Oda's
Oda
what?
intends to make Kaido's title true in reality. You agree that's an entailment of your argument?
That's probably what he's doing here, yeah.
Uh,
Like
uh,
the entailment would be that more likely than not, that's
Okay,
his
then
intention here.
that opens up another kind of worms for you. So like for now, those are the responses I'll give to the scans you sent. But like, let's say, oh yeah, like your argument might like slightly explain these scans better. Like that might be the case if judges decide so. The issue is like, can the extra explanatory power that that these scans gave him make up for the probability decrease from the extra commitment that he makes? And then like that's just something I'm also uncertain about.
Commitment?
And yeah, like the extra commitment is the whole parsimony concern we referred to earlier, like about Kaido's title being true in reality and a rumor. Obviously, that's going to be an extra commitment that decreased probability. Can the extra explanatory power make up for that probability loss from the extra commitment? And then also, there's the thing about like the parsimony point that you made. The issue is that it seems to be the case that it's plausible or possible for me to refer to Kaido um, by calling him the strongest man, as if I believe that he is the strongest creature, then and he is the man, then like trivially he is the strongest man. So it does make sense for me to refer to him as the strongest man, and we know who he's talking about, right? Like, there also might be other scans where like Kaido is referred to as the strongest man, but like I don't really want to get into those. Also, explain to me how it's more parsimonious for him to be like for Oda to actually be calling him like or confirming him to be the strongest man. Also, I don't know if that fucking blurb shit is from Oda. Holy fuck.
Bro, please make your arguments more concise, bro. You suck.
Who
Ironic
on
as
earth?
fuck.
Who's on God's green earth was that, bro? Fucking
Wallahi,
random.
ironic as fuck.
What the fuck?
Yo, Yam, are you gonna respond?
Trouble.
Yo,
Well,
he's
I mean,
calibrating,
wait,
bro. Let him
Asterisk, why
fucking
is
think.
Trouble still talking? Can you time him out, please?
On it, BRB. Yep.
Also,
Done.
like the reason why I'm out of breath right now, Haram, is just because like I'm just fat as fuck, bro. Like I weigh over 300 pounds. You know, like I'm just so fucking obese, and like
So
around my
get back
stomach.
to the argument.
Yeah, that was already clear, bro. That was already clear. You don't have to tell us that, bro.
But I give my
Okay,
arguments. I'm just waiting for Boundman to respond.
all right. So just to clarify, just to ask a clarifying question. The first thing you brought up about King, you said that the thing I didn't respond to is why would these people have gathered a good enough, I guess enough information to accurately make that statement, like with him fighting like multiple people? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like such a statement that encompasses the entire world. Yeah.
Okay. So it would just be King is with Kaido. Kaido is a Yonko. Does anybody have the scan where it says that the Yonkos like interact like pretty frequently or something?
Never stated, bitch.
Trouble.
I don't know if you
Shut
know
the
what I'm saying.
fuck up. Can someone
I
time?
know. By the
Why
way,
is he
Western,
here?
I know what scan you're referring to. Also, in the
All
meantime,
right, so
Marcy.
he would have a general gauge. He doesn't need to know every single person.
Yeah, look, we
If
don't know
he's
the
seeing
ins
how
and outs.
Kaido fares against the strongest, or he has some sort of comparison. Especially he's the Yonko commander, his first commander, his right hand man.
Oh, okay.
There, it seems like extremely incoherent for him to just like be making a false statement
Yeah,
or something like that.
but the issue here is that we don't know enough about the engagements between the Yonko crews and the like sorry, between each other, that we can make like assessments about what actually happened and whether or not that entails that
It
King
it
has knowledge.
it doesn't.
The statement just says that they engage in scuffles for territory, but then if it's the actual Yonkos themselves, that seems to be a bit implausible for me, because Big Mom and Kaido haven't seen each other or haven't even like met each other in like decades upon decades. So if Kaido's fighting like absolute utter fucking bums, right? Then
Prove that.
maybe I can like say, oh yeah, bro, Kaido, yeah, bro, you know, yeah, like yeah, he's a strong creature, man. Like King can be basing off of that. Like I don't get it. But
Yeah. Okay.
also,
Wait. You just said
please,
something.
please,
Prove that.
darling one. I also forgot to respond to the skull thing. What skull says is like,
Wait,
because
I haven't responded
I did
to
ask you
anything
about
you
like,
said yet.
Yo, what's my fucking track, bitch?
wait, did I respond to it?
I did not
Yo,
Gener-
Trouble,
respond to
chill
what you
out.
said yet,
Yo, you
generally,
didn't
Trevor, shut the
respond to
fuck
it. You
up.
gotta make a response now.
No,
bro.
but like I didn't respond to the other skull thing.
No, I know you haven't. Like, you can like. I'm not like. If we don't get to it, we don't have to get to like. You can get to it after.
Hey, okay, it's fucking
All right.
Can you
respond, bro.
respond to
No,
the
Trouble's
fucking
just
argument
making me
after?
mad, bro. This nigga won't shut up.
Let's not interrupt him, bro. Let him speak.
Trouble, can you like actually, Tom? I'm not continuing this if Trouble's gonna keep talking. Like, get him out of here. I'm not doing this.
Wait, does Trouble have perms?
All right, I'm on it. 1 second. There we
Yeah,
go.
it does. I don't.
Or is he, does he have perms? Let me
Nigga got annihilated. What
I
the
already
fuck?
did it. I already did it. Don't worry about
He's
it.
gone.
Like, this nigga's trying to spike my cortisol. I'm not doing this.
Nigga got fucking one shot, bro. What the fuck?
All right. Anyway, so yeah, you can respond to the skull shit later.
Okay, go ahead.
Just to immediately respond to what you were saying about the king thing, and the scuffles, right? Uh, we know that the uncles have these clashes. We don't know the extent of these clashes. We know that they interact in some way, shape, or form. That would just lend credence to the idea that King has this like general gauge over that he wouldn't, right? So all we're doing, like, I'm not stating that this is a fact. I'm just, bringing a bunch of evidence and trying to point to the likely induction of, Kaido's the strongest. Everyone thinks that Kaido's the strongest, right? Experts and experts, the fucking old lady, his right hand man, Kaido himself. There's nobody in this world that can defeat me. Oda said this, right? Uh, it's just multiple things that we're using. Of course, there's things that we can use to contextualize that maybe they might not be true, right? And you can point them in all different directions. But right now, what I'm trying to do is form a cohesive narrative to point towards the idea that more likely than not, Kaido obtains this strength. Like, he is this thing in actuality. And I think I heard you sneak something in where you were saying, or I guess where you were saying that I was presupposing that Kaido wasn't actually the world's strongest in reality, or he didn't actually have this title. Like, is that what you're saying?
The
Just to
question I
clarify.
asked you.
No. You like made a claim. You said, I'm not sure if Kaido is like the world's strongest, like in reality, like if he even obtains this title. Because I'm pretty like that would
Yes.
be incoherent to what you said. So did you say that? Yes or no? It's just pretty simple.
Did I wait, bro? Wait, did I say what exactly?
Did you, okay? Did you say that I'm not even sure if Kaido has the world's strongest creature
Did I
title?
say
Like
you aren't sure?
if he even is this thing in like
Wait.
actuality?
Okay, did I say you aren't sure? Or did I say I wasn't sure? Because I'm still
You
unsure.
aren't sure. You aren't sure. You
Yeah,
aren't
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Like my whole point is that like um I'm just saying Kaido's title is like a rumor, right? Like it is a rumor from the evidence we have, and I'm unsure if like there is any evidence that will suggest that he is the strongest within reality.
Okay, but he is called the world's strongest creature. Okay, and because you're unsure of whether or not these rumors true track,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay, and
and
then
now that
I know
I'm
you're asking for
building
the meat.
credence, okay, now that I'm building credence to the sources of these rumors, right? His right hand man, like the psychic old lady that fucking knows whatever, right? That's seen Kaido expand his strength. The story itself calling him this thing.
Okay.
You know,
Um.
I'm just building credence. I'm
No,
building
but like
credence for
like
every single
you're
piece of
saying
this
things you already
evidence.
know
And then
about.
another thing that you said that I want to address. You asked, okay, how was the thing you said more parsimonious? And I don't think you tracked what I said initially. What I said was more parsimonious, right? Uh, what I said was more parsimonious was what the title is saying, right? If that's referring to the title, I said that's probably not referring to the title. Uh, you're making the added assumptions that you're making is that one, this is like this is true. So let me build a table, right?
Bro,
My
are you saying that
assumption
like wait,
assumption W, hold on.
whilst you do it, can I just try to guess?
Assumption Y.
Also, I can. So like, are you just saying that I'm assuming um that like when Oda says this specific phrase, he's referring to the title, but you're not making that assumption. It's just that is that what you're saying, bro?
That I'm taking it at face value, what it's saying exactly.
Okay, that like that's great. But the
We're not
issue is
talking
I've
about
already
whether or not
established
this truth tracks, right? We already got into the
mashallah.
coherentness.
Mashallah, mashallah. Okay, I've already established some plausible ground as to why Oda could be using it in this way. So my whole point is that like the
Which was?
entirety of the entirety of like everything you've said isn't like unique to your position, right? All of this is just expected under my position as well. The thing about the coherent narrative thing,
How?
correct me if I'm wrong, please do actually. You said, oh yeah, it seems to be the case that Oda's like building up this collective narrative where like all of these experts, quote unquote experts, which is like I'm still unsure about, are saying that Kaido's the strongest, you know, like therefore it's most likely Oda intends for Kaido to be the strongest. And then like my issue with that is that, well, calling these people experts is a bit like a bit of a stretch for me. And then like the strongest piece of evidence you gave so far for that was King. But the issue with King is that I call into question whether or not the statement is referring to these Yonkos themselves meeting, or whether or not it just refers to the Yonkos like as an organization having um, clashes between them, right? If Bartolomeo, not Bartolomeo, actually, that's a bad example. If fucking Cracker decides to attack fucking Queen or Jack, that's just going to be like the Yonkos clashing in a sense where like the Yonko organizations are fighting each other. That could that could easily be what the sim is referring to. And the like some plausible ground for this is like, oh yeah, Big Mom and Kaido, two Yonkos, haven't even seen each other face to face in over 50 years. Right? Like it seems to be very rare for Yonkos in general to meet. Like when
Get
Yonkos
that
meet,
statement?
it's a
That's not what I
very
said.
it's a very big deal for the royal government. And like that also decreases like how plausible it is for these Yonkos to be consistently fighting each other. And then again, we don't even know if King is present for these Yonko battles. They don't seem to be all out wars. They seem to be like small scuffles. Like obviously.
We're
Um
we're not sure if that's even the case. We don't know the context of this. We just know that he's with
yeah,
Kaido.
okay,
He sees
okay,
Kaido
bro,
fight. All
they
right,
say it's the case
he knows
underground.
Kaido. He sees Kaido fight. He
Also, by the
has
way,
a
wait, why am I
basis
letting you
for him
speak, bro?
saying
What the
this. He
fuck?
has some
Wait,
basis for him saying this, right? There, there's not really any counter evidence or anything that shows that this is wrong. And you
oh my god,
really
bro,
haven't.
yo, I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
lie, bro. I don't know why you're speaking right now. Like respectfully, like it's not your turn to speak. But
Yeah,
just
shut
to
up.
respond to what he did say right now, like I'm not like I don't have to apply like doubt on Kaido's title for my argument to work. My argument is simply just saying everything that Westbound has sent so far is something that's not unique to his hypothesis, right? Like it's not uniquely expected under the hypothesis that Kaido is the strongest. In reality, for these statements to exist, I think these statements will also exist if Kaido's title was in fact actually just a rumor. I'm just interpreting them in a way such that like they are coherent with that. I feel like we've done enough to respond now, but I do have to respond to the skull thing. So for the skull thing, the statement says, um, you know, Kaido was likely or Kaido was probably the strongest. If you were to conclude drinking, telling stories, and debating the merits, so if you were to fucking go into a bar and argue with random niggas, you might conclude that Kaido's the strongest creature. Obviously, like strongest creature, and like I take anyway strongest creature, and like the 1v1 thing to be like interlinked in the sense that like they both, I guess, entail each other, right? So like Kaido can't be the world's strongest creature without being the strongest in 1v1 and like vice versa. So like it seems like overall this kind of thing is just based on a rumor within of itself, like from fucking random niggas in bars and shit. That also might decrease like the plausibility of his title being true in reality. But like obviously like don't take that as the main argument from this. The main argument is that the people Skull is getting this information from seem to be unreliable within it themselves. Also, by the way, you did forget to respond to the fact that I call into question whether or not Oda writes the fucking back of the manga chapters. I'm completely unsure of that. Uh, what else? Like the back of the volume, sorry, covers, whatever.
Okay.
And
Well,
then
I mean,
also,
I
like,
don't.
I made a point earlier.
I just. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Oshi, like, do you want to like ask Oshi or something? Like somebody who knows the story, and they can.
Yeah, I can help you out, bro. What you want to know?
Trouble. Shut the.
I'm not gonna lie, like Westbound.
What are, like I'm not doing this with
Okay,
Trouble.
actually, yeah, I would. That's a bit weird for me. Whatever, we'll just take it from. Okay. I feel like there's some points left unresponded to, but I want to go on the affirmative now against Kaido's title. Does that fine?
Yeah, I haven't like fleshed out my argument. You've kind of done this thing where like I'm mid argument. You'd ask me a question and then I wouldn't be able to
Okay, yeah,
respond to the
sure.
other three things.
Okay, yeah, sure, good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Cause like you're trying to sneak the skull shit in.
Okay, go ahead. Just continue.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're kind of like compartmentalizing this, right? Uh, Skull says the pirate obsessed nerd. In terms of sheer battle power in a one-on-one fight, Kaido was likely the strongest. Then he continues this with, if you were sitting around drinking, telling stories, and debating the merits, you might conclude that Kaido was the invincible, strongest creature alive. So, sure, in some way, it would be a mix of both rumors and what he's actually done, right? Debating the merits. You would conclude that Kaido is the strongest creature alive. He's done the most, you know, he has the best feats, he has the best stories. Uh, he's somebody that you can really tell like this guy is some mythical creature. He is the strongest. And then like even external to that, he just calls him the sheer battle power in a one-on-one fight. He's most likely the strongest. And then he says where he got that strongest creature alive title from. So I'm just saying how Skull describes Kaido. He definitely pays more attention to Kaido, and I'll just say he's compartmentalizing how we identify Kaido's strength. And I think this does give us some insight into how we actually analyze Kaido's character in that way. And then also on top of this, I'm not even done arguing for Kaido. I also want to bring up this other thing, just given by the narrator.
Okay,
Have
but
some
like,
more.
uh, all right. After this, I feel like it's my time to go against Kaido's title in the affirmative. That's not fine. By the way, like for everything else, like once you bring up this new statement, is it fine to say we've moved on from everything else, like beforehand, like the specific scans you sent, and like the rumor
Yeah.
thing, and like. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Are you fucking Westbound, my nigga?
No, I can actually track. I'm also looking track.
All right, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm trouble track.
Trouble says he can track.
Hold on. I'm getting these scans right now.
Oh, more scans,
Actually,
bro.
I don't even need the extra scans. Can you just argue what you want to argue? But also, I don't want to like go on the negative or like whatever. Like we can
I
just
know, I
conclude
know.
after
Like
this because I'm
I'm
gonna be
just saying,
honest. Like
like,
if this just goes through, like I win, right? So I don't
yeah,
really care about those scans.
obviously, if that goes through and this doesn't go through, then it's over. Okay, um, earlier in the debate, right, you like unfortunately walked into the trap that like the worst debater and the British syndicate set. So I asked you like, oh yeah, do you think Oda likely intends, or do you think Oda intends to portray the title as true, true in reality? And then you said, oh yeah, bro, he probably does, man. But the issue with that is that we have another instance of how Oda acts when he wants to make a title true in reality. So for Mihawk's statement, he clears up all possibility of rumors by directly stating the title is true in name and reality. So like this just gives us some sort of guideline as to how Oda would act if he did in fact want to make the title true in name and reality. The hypothesis that that Oda likely intends to make the title true in reality, true in name and reality, expects Oda to make that kind of statement for any title that he wants to make true in name and reality. Obviously, the hypothesis that the title is just a rumor expects Oda to not make this kind of statement for Kaido.
That's your argument.
Yeah, that's just the response.
Okay. So do you think like that makes sense? Like, do you think that for him to really believe that a title is true in reality, and it won't lead to any absurdities, for a title to be true, like Oda has to affirm that it's like true in
No,
reality
that's the
and
argument.
in title?
That's the argument.
That's not
The,
your
the
argument.
argument is it's more likely for Oda to not make the statement if Oda does not intend, right, to portray the title as true in reality. I'm not saying Oda has to do it. Yeah, like what you're saying is plausible. Like, yeah, like the narrative thing is plausible. But we have an explicit instance of Oda making the title true or making a title true. This gives us some like reason to believe That like
Okay,
if
first of
Oda
all, just
wanted
fulfill
to
your
do this,
burden, drop the
he can do
scan.
it. And obviously, the hypothesis that the title is true in reality expects it much more.
Okay, so basically what I said, but you just said no. I just think it's more likely, or it would be likely.
Sure,
Literally,
yeah,
just
sure.
what I said. You just added the words
Oh,
"it's
okay,
more
that's fair.
likely"
Sure,
to the beginning.
sure.
All right. Yes. All
Maybe.
right. Like, come on, bro. Like, I know. Like, obviously, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not trying to catch you in some rhetorical trap. You're obviously arguing for likelihood. Okay, drop the skins.
This you want the Mihawk scan really? Like it's just one scan. I can't. I'm limited. Can someone just send like the Mihawk every card shit, bro?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Good boy. That's a good boy right there.
Yeah, I tried to argue it's unlike Westbound, you know.
What?
The dick eating
Someone
is so
ban him.
crazy.
Ban
Yanni just made
Trouble.
fun of Trouble.
Him.
Yanni
Sick
just
of
made fun
him.
of Trouble and he still dick eat, bro. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, because
Like,
that
bro,
sounds a bitch, and
Trouble,
I'm
what's
not. Like.
wrong with you? They're not on your side. They're making fun of you, and you're still on me.
Notice how
What's
you're not
wrong with
It's
you?
okay,
notice how
bro.
you're not tracking, you're not following.
Yeah, they made D1 a gorilla.
Like, bro, you're actually such a dick rider.
Nah,
Yo, bro, fucking Trouble. Can you just track the argument for him, bro? Like at this
yeah, I
point, just
got you.
fucking.
Don't worry. You give the argument. You give the argument. I'll track it and I'll repeat it back to him since I can try.
Again, like the argument is just that
Someone
it's
ban him.
more likely for
Okay.
Oda to not make that kind of statement for
I
Kaido
know your
if the title was
argument.
not true in
Give me the
reality.
You
scan.
don't.
Yo,
No, you.
Trouble, can you repeat the argument back to him?
Well, you got interrupted because he wasn't tracking. So can you repeat it one more time?
Oh, bro, yo, I can't lie. I'm not fucking going on with the joke anymore. Fuck off.
Oh, okay,
Yo, can
okay.
someone just send like
We can
Mio
move on,
Fabricard, bro?
bro.
Yo,
We
when
can move.
Can, so,
you ban Trouble?
Like,
can
Trouble, you
someone
pissed
send
me
Mio
off,
Fabricard
bro.
in the chat? Yo, I have no aura, bro. Like niggas would have sent that shit for you, but not for me, bro. Alright, whatever, bro.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
The
Let me just
entire
find the
bigger
source.
card or just a section?
Like just the specific section that states that his title is true in name and reality.
Okay, y'all need.
I know you think I'm losing right now, bro. It's okay.
Yo.
I know all three judges think that. Like it's obvious,
It's okay,
bro.
Yanni. Yanni, it's
You
okay.
can tell, bro.
That
I
you think
also
that
I
you're
said I'm leaving
losing?
the come after this debate. And the reason why I said I'm leaving the come after this debate is because I knew that Isaac and Zizzo were somehow going to debate on the same day, and I knew I was going to say yes to judging it. So like I just get to leave the come before they judge.
Yanni, you're trying to make Isaac, bro. Now Isaac's gonna be like, wait, I want him to judge my debate. I don't want him to leave the like who, bro. These are
I'm
last ditch
trolling, wallah,
efforts.
wallah, 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 wallah. I'm
Like,
trolling. I just
what's
think,
wrong with you, bro?
I
Now I
think,
gotta leave the
bro. I'm not gonna
com,
lie.
bro, because Westbound beat me. What are
I,
we
I don't know.
doing?
I think Hermes picked up on something, bro. I think me and him got a connection right now.
Bro, who made D1 a gorilla, bro? That shit's so bad. I feel bad.
That's just speed, bro.
That's speed?
Yeah. So if
That
you look
look,
at the scan shot, there's
that
a
look
scan
like
in the scan shot that says
D1.
that.
I'm not gonna lie.
If you look in the scan shot, there's a scan in the scan shot that says the thing I'm saying, and it's the scan that supports my evidence. It's in the scan shot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The world's #1 swordsman who eyes his prey from the seat of the strongest matches. Both name and reality. Okay, so it's just two things, right? If my proofs make it more likely, then the explicitness isn't really required, because mine is more
Why?
justified. And then, hold on, give me a second. And then the second thing would just be, we have a lot of titles in One Piece, right? If he really wanted to make a title true or like show that a title is true in reality, he would like attribute it to every single title, right? Like
Why?
Kizaru's fruit has is the fastest or light speed or whatever, like has this title, but he doesn't say, oh, in both name and reality. This is just some one-off thing. You can't. There's no really
Why?
real consistency for this. Hold on. Wait, what?
I'm trolling you.
Bro, come on. Anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
You're giving instances where like the title isn't confirmed to be true in reality, like some kind of reduction. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I get the gist of your argument.
Okay.
Want me to respond or like
So yeah. It would just be that. Like, I don't know. One, it doesn't really prove anything. Like, mine is still more justified. And two, right? Like, what you're saying has very like bad implications and leads to absurdities within the story?
No. Okay, I can sidestep this by adjusting my argument a little bit, or sorry, paraphrasing my argument. Not hedging, guys. Paraphrasing. So
Paraphrasing my argument.
I can say that like the probability of Oda making such statement for Kaido under the hypothesis that Kaido's title is just a rumor is 0, right? But the probability of Oda
Wait, repeat
making
that. I'm sorry.
the probability of Oda making this name and reality statement for Kaido's title, if it's the case that Kaido's title is just a rumor, would be 0, right? The probability of Oda making this statement for
Can you
Kaido's
make that
title,
coherent, please?
if make it coherent, how? Like, wait, Hermes, do you understand?
Why is he only appealing to one judge?
Because Isaac isn't able to mic up.
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
shit, that's
like
crazy.
no. I mean, like but like you're jumbling. I don't know.
Okay,
You're just
I'll
saying
try
shit,
to
bro.
repeat it very
Or do you want
slowly
to
for
write it out?
you.
Because like now you're making like some, like just write it out for
Uh,
me.
uh,
Because you're
uh,
literally
uh,
spitballing,
I'm not.
and
Okay,
you're spitballing,
the
and like some
the
of the things you say,
likelihood,
like I
the
literally
likelihood.
am misinterpreting it
Okay, look,
before.
I'll try my hardest.
No,
The
just write it out.
likelihood
Just write
of
it out.
Oda
Just write it out.
making
Just write it
this
out.
name and reality statement for Kaido's title is 0 under the hypothesis that Kaido's title is just true in name. The probability of Oda
I didn't
making
hear
this
half of what you
title,
just said because I
making
was
this
talking.
statement for Kaido's title, if Kaido's title is true, is above 0. So in the end, my hypothesis still does expect the data more. But that's just if I want to sidestep the argument, right? Good. To get back to like the
Wait,
other
hold
shit,
on.
like I think
Infinity. Wait, hey, Infinity Hermes. We were just talking about this, the gyro method. But I know after I sidestep this, now I'm gonna get into this. Like I don't even like what the fuck are we doing?
but like yeah, but like I don't think it leads to any absurdity because the other titles you named can just also be like rumors within it themselves.
What?
What? Yeah, like the other titles you named can also just be rumors within themselves. Or maybe we have like a lot of overriding reasons to believe in those titles. Like either way, it's fine.
This overriding, man.
Like reasons that like increase the probability more than just denies probability.
basically, independently of him making that statement that it's true in reality, there could be other reasons that could lead us to believe that it's true.
Let's see. Thank you.
Yo, actually, bro, you have no response, bro. Just fucking.
No, I'm getting the scans for Kizaru shit.
Oh, what do you mean against scans? What are we doing, bro? Like,
What?
we've been debating for an hour,
What?
bro. Like, we're like mid relative, bro.
Prepared next
You're probably
time.
better than me right now. Like, I'm probably doing ass right now.
What? What?
Bro, future Hermes doesn't have to do that because he already beat me. Like, spread my ass cheeks out and like put his finger inside my asshole.
Okay, and
Nigga
I'll
doing
just give you
anything
my
to get that
argument before
judgment.
I send this. Okay.
All the British people have the same tactic, bro.
Okay. Can anybody give me the scans for I guess Akainu's title, whatever. But anyway, like the reason why you're even attributing Kaido's like title to rumors in the first place, the only reason why that has any credence is because of the fact that it's talking like the justification about the title is people say, or when you're in a bar and you're talking about Kaido, this, that, and the third, how he got his title is through rumors, right? These other statements, they don't really have that thing. So if for Kaido's title, we have these steps or levels that lead us to the conclusion that yeah, his title is derived from, some sort of conjecture or rumors from other people. These other titles that I'm explaining to you don't really have that, and that's why I'm trying to get these scans to like kind of
Okay.
show you there's not really that caveat.
Wait. Okay. So just clarify for me. So you think
And also,
the
you just
reason why
haven't.
Kaido's title?
Wait. And by the way, like y'all said, he did the gyro method really just worked on me. I forgot the first thing you said. Can you say the first thing you said, please?
Should I be a dickhead about it, bro? Like you said, I'm
Bro,
fucking.
was that not a
You said I
dickhead
was
move?
mumbling and shit,
No,
bro. You're making fun
Westbound.
of me, bro.
No, we
You're
explained the
making fun of
count.
me though. Like,
Bro,
can't lie,
I
bro.
literally explained what he did and then
Bro,
forgot it, right? He
bro, you
literally
said to
pulled
me
it
like,
on me.
"Oh, bro, you're fucking spitting around and jumbling, man." Why would I be kind to you? I'm joking. So
Please be kind to me.
the initial response was like, "Oh yeah, like Oda would never make that statement for Kaido's title under the hypothesis that Kaido's title is just a rumor, right? But there is some probability, or it's plausible to say that Oda would make that statement for Kaido's title under the hypothesis that Kaido's title is in fact true in name and reality, right? Like, so your hypothesis expects the data more, but the data's fucking missing, right? So my hypothesis expects the actual data more. You know what I mean, man? I'm a fucking genius, man. Oh, best
Go
debater,
remember
man.
that shit was barely coherent. Fuck this nigga, bro.
Oh, at least you tracked it, bro.
Yeah. So by the way, can someone get the scans?
Also, like, you tried doing the gyro method on me, bro.
I
Jumping
did
back to my
not try
argument.
doing the gyro method on you.
Yeah, because I
Wallahi, I
was
did
gonna
not
ask
try
you
doing the
to
gyro
clarify
method.
what you meant, like by the level shit. So can you clarify what you mean by that?
That wasn't gyro shit. That was just like a direct response. We like your reason for believing that it was like attributed to some rumors was because people say that this is this, that, and that. Like how they got the title within the actual verse. Like we know the methods in which they're derived from. These other titles that I'm saying don't have these same traits as the Mihawk one. Like don't really have that quality, right? They're not. There's nothing showing that they're derived from rumors. And also like you
What?
you made a
I don't get
claim
the
there.
point you're making here. But like, what is this
You made a
about?
claim there. You made a claim there, right? Like you said, the probability of it being true under that hypothesis you just gave was 0.
Obviously,
You
if
you
Kaido's
don't think it can
title
be
is
you,
just
you
a
don't think it
rumor,
can be true
Oda would never
independent of it
confirm it.
being a rumor?
Pardon?
Like you don't think it can be true like independent of it being a rumor?
Oh my
Like
god,
you
bro,
because
you're
you
spinning,
made like
bro,
an
spinning,
extraordinary
bro.
claim that you can't justify.
Track, bro. Put the fucking tracking goggles on, bro. I'm saying, man, if it's just a rumor, right? If it's just a rumor, then Oda would not make this statement because making that statement wouldn't tell it's true in reality. I'm saying it's plausible for it to.
That's
Like, I'm
not a
saying, oh yeah,
response.
pardon.
How is that a response?
That's for you to figure out, bro. I don't have to fucking. You
Okay,
know the argument now,
finish what you were saying. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Finish what you
bro.
were saying.
Wait, look, you know the argument now. Like, it's okay. Like, we
No,
can just move
you were
on.
saying something. Finish what you were saying.
Fuck off,
Bro.
gosh, bro. Just
I'm sorry.
fucking hell, man.
Jason,
Bro,
shut
it's
the
been
fuck
more
up.
than an hour. I'm not.
Yeah,
It has
let
been
me
more now.
move on.
Jason, you're
Yeah,
bad.
but this guy tried doing the gyro method to me. Right, back to the fucking side for
Gotta
my argument.
move around.
So like, let's get back into how you were trying to do the gyro method, right? Oh,
Yo, the debate is over, bro. Y'all went over the limit. Hey, who won me?
Can we finish this?
Hey, bro, GG's, bro. Good debate.
Gonna be Jason.
All right,
bro, the
so let's
debate's not
appeal
over,
to the
bro.
most
Like,
biased judge
I haven't
first, bro.
responded.
Hey,
Yeah, all
Yanni,
right.
Yanni, you did good though, bro.
Can we
Hey,
continue?
no,
Can we continue?
Oh yeah,
yo,
can we
yo,
continue?
Hermes, bro. Who won, bro?
You guys
Hey,
tried to
bro, I'm
say
not being
less
distracted.
week.
Yo,
Now
I'm not
continue.
gonna
We
lie,
talked week.
Rayson, if you're
What?
in
I'm
this
not trying
crowd,
to
I
be
don't
last
ever
week's
want you to
bro.
compare
Yo,
me to
who
Yanni
deaf in the
again after
rhyme,
this,
bro?
bro.
Yo, mute him again.
All right, bro.
Like the
All
whole
right, so
ranting shit and like
yo,
dragging
mute that
everything
dude, bro.
out
Who
was
is
just
that?
not it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
anyways,
lie.
so
I get
Isaac
it.
Him, man.
Okay, continue.
Go
Yo,
ahead,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie.
I
Like,
didn't realize I was deafened. What the fuck? Wait, also, maybe, bro, we
respectfully,
gotta
bro.
deal
Like,
with Azrael. That nigga is like a
Hold
confirmed
on, before we
noober.
get
yo,
to
Abby,
Haram chatting on the side for no reason, what were you saying? Hermes and
No,
Isaac Him
I
as
am
the
chatting
judges?
for a reason. Like Azrael's
I'm
literally
sorry, what were you
never
saying
spoken
as
for
the
a
judges,
dude like me.
Hermes and Isaac Him and the other judge, Oshi?
Yeah, basically, as a
wait, is the
judge,
debate
basically,
over?
I was just saying stuff basically based on the debate to basically talk about the debate because I am the judge, and to be a
Wait,
judge, you need to
Westbound,
talk
you want
about
to
the
end the
debate.
debate
So I'm
here?
going to talk about the debate.
Ooh, okay. So who's your judgment?
Yeah, basically, I have a judgment for one of the debaters in the debate, and I'm going to be saying that
Mm.
judgment when I have the verdict.
Bro, I'm shaking right now. Like,
Because
wait,
basically,
wait,
as a job of the shut your ass up, bro. As a job of the judge, they would give the judgment in the voting.
In the what?
Sorry, your contract.
Fuck, bro. I need
My
to
name is
fucking
Yani.
adjust a bit.
If it's a
Yeah,
rumor,
throughout
it's
this
obviously
debate, I've been
false.
seeing a lot of that.
Yo,
All right,
bro.
we're done. All right,
Not
we're
gonna
done.
lie, bro.
We're done. Isaac, Hermes, please
Oh,
give judgment.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Okay, so I zoned out for a bit at the end,
Yo,
but
wait, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you have to ask questions, just watch the recording, bro. Because I don't want to do that. That's what I don't want to do either. Like,
nah,
Oh
no
oh
one
no,
yeah,
else
no,
will.
no,
no.
no.
I mean, I don't know if I have to, but I watched like the end of it. But so far, I think that Westbound won.
uh,
Ooh.